Shitty, shitty, shitty. Ah. 2 seconds. Oh, fuck.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons,
Hey,
and
Troy
they'd
Dodson,
rather
welcome to the
just
stream,
hire
Pen.
prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines
well.
and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!"
Belching and farting.
No idea how I got so barbaric.
I'm great. I'm enjoying Edinburgh. That's good to hear. I've never been there. I'd love to go. Actually, I love to go to Scotland someday. I'd love to go there someday. It's on my bucket list. Along with Florida, Las Vegas, Australia. I fucking wish.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick, he recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered.
It's actually nice.
I need that file I
Edinburgh
asked for.
Castle today.
Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Nicole Collins, welcome back to the stream, girl. Let's see how this game works, though. Okay, this is like prison architect, is it? So Nicole Collins, how are you getting on another? Bear with me, lads. This is new to me. I got this game earlier today, like so. To figure out how to play it. This is like a simulation kind of game, isn't it? Run.
You may prefer a blonde or brunette. I'll take tangerine. Now that we've met, I'll get sweet ginger green. That is for danger so.
Taking this song's done.
I know just what they mean. Gotta be bold the whole sweet ginger green. She's sweeter than Sue and Georgia Brown beats Lulu too. When she's back in town, now she can shimmy like Sister Kate.
Someone called
She's a
Tom.
dancer fit for a
I must
king.
have.
Swing sweet ginger green.
That's good. Here I am, because.
Now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's just a dancing queen, fit for a king. A swing sweet ginger, swing sweet ginger green.
Something in the morning. Fuck. Dislike Sim City. Joe, it kind of is a small bit, but it's like a fucking, it's like Simpsony.
412A.
Bastard escaped.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years.
I won't be saying this long, I'm
the
just
past 20
the
years
beans
he's played loose
there.
with the law. And I know that at a certain point,
my
every
bearings how
stolen
this works, to be
dollar
honest.
brings more misery than anything
Excuse
else.
me, hiccups now.
Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I
Alright,
do?
yeah, for another
Your friends
10,
are your
15
friends.
minutes.
These are the waters
It'll be
we
a very
swim
short
in.
stream of this. Say I throw up a quick stream and see. Do it
Called
down
all
and
of the
this thing.
people on that list today. Now they know you're in business.
so you could get a call from any of them. Don't need to worry about
Do a better.
anything.
I do a proper stream tomorrow.
I've cleared them all.
I know what to do.
And
'Cause
what
I
kind
also
of
got the
business are we
Walking Dead game
talking
today,
here?
the
It's
new one.
nothing too serious.
But I
just
can't do
like
what to
you
play it
asked.
right now
Should be
because
just a
I
few
can't play the
small
other ones
favors.
first.
Payments will vary depending on the situation
Deny it.
and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any of the cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list.
I'm ringing 999
Christopher
and
Sand.
you're a bold boy, lol.
Sand.
Me bold? I'm always a good boy.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the
Who?
name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight.
Try.
Always wears old-fashioned
I'll call cops
jeans
on you.
and knitted sweaters.
And tell me
Gives
you're
to
being a bold boy.
charity. Rarely attends social events.
Because you didn't.
An avid hunter, I hear.
Because you didn't
Even
tell me you were
dabbles
going
in
to Edinburgh,
poetry.
Scotland. Well, you
Never
did. I know
guess
you
he's the
did,
head
like,
of
but I'm
the
just
oldest
messing.
and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his
You
great-grandfather.
did tell me a few weeks back, but I
Sand
totally
is
forgot.
strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal.
You fucker.
Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting
My
his
messing,
hands
try my
dirty.
messing, and calling no cops.
People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
Hey,
We
sure, I got the
agreed,
what's
Frank.
called said
That's
last the
not the kind of
Battlefield 1
business
deal
I'm
as well.
into.
The
I don't
premium
go
pack.
there. Never have, never will.
Picked it up to it last. I've been at it for the last few weeks. It's actually good when you play as friends. Day 3. Hey, Yorkshire. Me and you new car. The police officer is too tired to be effective. He will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers request days off even if they are full strength. Some of the reasons we hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overjudge your soul plans, but don't attack them either. Remember, everyone's got secrets, and you up to make sure the guys have the personal ideas. Personal ideas too, like so. There's a new movie opening today starring my favourite actor. Can you let me go so... Can you let me off so I can go? Yes, but come tomorrow. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it today. Can I go home? Right. Alright. What the hell? Not a bad game. Not too bad try, to be honest. Police station. Alright. Termination, no asking. Too old.
in progress. 211 complete. 211 complete.
Fuck's sake, he escaped. Nice one. In progress. In progress. Coolest. You are the coolest. Ah, try things very much. You're cool too,
Looks
mate.
like we have a situation here.
Two seconds.
1111.
I'd better head as this Wi-Fi is not great. So see you soon. Hey, Trey, as always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks by the way for stopping by all the way from Scotland. But if you don't see me before, I shall see you soon. Take care, enjoy the rest of your time away in Scotland. Have fun. Take care. I'm going to hit the stream track then, or appreciate it. Sorry, Chief, but I quit in one night. I pulled in more cash than I earned. Checkpoint. We'll do one more day and then I'm in the stream.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact.
Sally.
The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's going to track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation.
Lord, you have me
I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
We could actually fly.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects.
Be happy.
Or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriend.
Welcome to the stream, viewer.
You're an old man. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Two of yours. My band's playing a charity concert for some sick children. Get a day off. What the fuck is going on here? This thing decides to go ballistic on me, doesn't it? Alright, what the fuck is going on here? Seriously, what the hell is going on here? This is scaring me now. Something's gone fucking weird here. What the fuck is going on here? Alright, we're fine now, I think. Jess, 2 euros for the stream. Seconds. Anyway, I'll call it to the stream. Book? What about book? What do you mean, bamboo? I need a new controller. Firewall Black Ops. Oh, nuts. What? dead. Cool game. No, it's not too bad, Evan. It's not too bad. I'm going to end the stream there. So, take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Gilly game. I said it won't be a long stream anyway, so I'll catch you all again in another stream. So, peace out, guys. Have a good day and be safe. Peace, guys.